Hello, today's topic is forestry practice in North America, and in this we will discuss about the physical regions of America, then a representative country from this area and its physical region, then forest types, then forest based industries, uh, and here we move for the first page, and this is about North America and its physical features, right? And North America is the third most large continent after Asia and Africa, having about 13 million square kilometer area, and its maximum part is temperate zone, right? And it has long coastal line also, and in North America we have the divisions of four physical types, right? Number one is Canadian shield, and it lies in the northern part and appear as V shape. Okay, it is characterized by valleys, rivers, lakes, highlands, uh, uh, with an elevation around 1000 meters above sea level. Okay, then the next one is Appalachians, and it extends from south of Central Lawrence River to the Atlantic coast. Okay, these considered old but now denuded mountains, the Appalachians, right? Next we have a Rocky Mountain area, and this mountain chain is extended from Alaska to the Central America along with Pacific coast. Okay, then the fourth physical feature, this is Central Plains in North America continent, and this physical division accounts for about 3/5 of the North America, right? And it comprises of the following subdivisions like North Lowlands, Central Lawrence, the Great Lake Lowlands, then Central Lowlands, then Gulf Lowlands, and High Plains areas. Okay, and now we have the representative country of North America, and it is Canada, and it has vast forest, mineral and agriculture resources, and it can be divided into 6 physical regions, and these are here. And first one is Atlantic province, and it comprises of the parts of Newfoundland, uh, Prince Edward Island, then Nova Scotia and New Brunswick, and this is by and large a marine environment with humid climatic conditions, right? Next we have St. Lawrence division, and it is Great Lake Lowland Plains found between Canadian Shield and North Appalachians. Okay, and then third we have third physical division, this is Canadian Shield coniferous forest region, and it comprises of old crystalline rocks, and it supports the extensive coniferous forests with rugged topography. Okay, rugged means uneven topography, the uneven terrains. Next we have Prairie province, and province, it comprises of prairie slopes, those extends from Red River Valley to the Rocky Mountains area. Okay, next we have Arctic and subarctic regions, and it comprises of the highland of Yukon and Mackenzie River Valley and north part of Canadian Shield, right? Next and last physical division of Canada is British Columbia region, and it constituted the Pacific coastal region and the part of Rocky Mountains. Okay, then we move to the forest type of Canada, and forests are very widely distributed in Canada and are recognized by 8 geographical regions, and these are forest types likewise. Okay, the very first one is boreal forest region, and it covers a large part of Canada that extends along an unbroken belt from Newfoundland and Quebec to the Alaska. Okay, it borders with St. Lawrence in south, and treeless bare rocks and snow to the north part. Okay, main species found here are white and black spruce, balsam fir, poplars, white birch and jack pine, right. There is a transition zone from south to the north having less commercial forest species, is only those are only used for local fuel and fodder purposes, right. Next we have St. Lawrence, the Great Lake region, and it is found in the center of St. Lawrence Valley and Great Lakes. Okay, coniferous forests in north and deciduous to the south. Okay, main species found here are white, red and jack pine, hemlock, then maple, yellow birch, basswood, aspen, cedar, spruce and balsam fir. Some less common deciduous species like elm, white and black ash, white oak, ironwood and butternut, right. The industrially famous pine forest of Ottawa Valley and Algonquin Park are falls within this region. Okay, St. Lawrence, the Great Lake region, this is a type of lowland. Okay, next we have subalpine forest region, third one, and it comprises of again of forest, coniferous forest. Those extend from the grassland of prairie and western part of boreal region along the slopes of Rocky Mountains to the timberline. Okay, a patch in the form of narrow strip of this forest is found between mountain region and in the crest of the coastal region. Okay, and many species found here are Engelmann spruce, then alpine fir, lodgepole pine, mountainian hemlock, alpine larch and white barked pine. Okay, next zone, forest zone, that is mountain forest region, and it forms the part of inner dry belt of British Columbia, and the forest cover an extensive area of inner plateaus, okay, valleys and mountain ranges from the United States Canadian border to the Skeena Valley, and the main species here are Ponderosa pine, Douglas fir, lodgepole pine and aspen. Okay, the next fifth forest type, that is coast forest region, and it comprises of a part of Pacific coast forest of North America, and it is essentially a coniferous forest again, with the patches of some broad-leaved trees, and it extends in a narrow strip along the Pacific coast of Canada. Okay, and many species are western red cedar, western hemlock, Douglas fir, that is found in southern part, and Sitka spruce, that is found in northern part, and Amabilis fir, hemlock, yellow cedar and mountain fir, those are found towards the timberline. Okay, and some broad-leaved species are red elder, black cottonwood, maple, and these are mostly found towards the southeast coastal region. Okay, and the sixth forest type, that is Acadian forest region, and this is the akin to the St. Lawrence Great Lake forest region and is found in the Maritime province, and many species are red spruce, balsam fir, yellow birch, beech, sugar maple, red pine, white pine and hemlock, and some other species those are also found here are black and white spruce, red oak, white elm, black ash, red maple, white birch, poplars, eastern white cedar and jack pine. Those are found in the western part of this region. Okay, next forest type we have Columbia forest region, the famous one, and these are well distributed in the valleys of river Thompson, Fraser and Kotanani. Okay, and British Columbia is okay, and is occupied by and large by coniferous resembling forests, and many species found here are western cedar, western hemlock, and some others are Douglas fir, western white pine, western larch, grand fir and Engelmann spruce. Okay, and the last forest type here we have deciduous forest region in Canada, and this is an extension of the deciduous forest of US found in the southwestern Ontario, and it resembles like St. Lawrence Great Lake region. Okay, and main species found here are sugar maple, beech, white elm, basswood, red ash, white oak, butternut, red mulberry, tulip tree, black gum, blue ash, and various others. Okay, some coniferous species found within this deciduous forest are white pine, hemlock, and red juniper. Okay, and various other also. Then in total we have some prominent species. Some of them are already discussed within the several forest types also. And among the hardwood species, cottonwood, wild oak, yellow birch, white elm, red elder, beech, and poplars are the prominent. Okay, and among the softwood, there are several species like white spruce, known by Picea colenca, then red spruce, the Picea machens, then black spruce, Picea mariana, Engelmann spruce, Picea engelmanni, then eastern white pine, Pinus strobus, red pine, Pinus resinosa, black pine, the Pinus banksiana, ponderosa pine, Pinus ponderosa, balsam fir, Abies balsamia, grand fir, Abies grandis, western larch, Larix occidentalis, and eastern hemlock, Tsuga canadensis. Right. Now we move to next part. This is the forest-based industries of Canada, and forest-based industries are the major source of revenue in Canada besides the agriculture resources. Okay, agriculture and mineral resources. And the very first forest-based industry is logging, and initially it was a labor-based operation, and nowadays heavy machineries have been adopted and deployed, and those are known as tree harvester, and Canada is the major exporter of logs. Okay. Next industry we have pulp and paper, and it has first position of forest based industries in Canada, and great number of laborers have been employed in this industry since long, and paper production is about 40% of total world's production, and it accounts for 75.5% of total world paper export during earlier decades. Okay. Next we have at number third as lumber industry, and in the earlier times there was a great increase in the number of sawmills, and the main products after this lumber are sawmill chips, slabs, edgings, reject lumber, veneer boards, and other residues. Okay. Lumber industry also plays a great role in foreign export of Canada, and there are some minor forest products also like Christmas tree, and the species used for this Christmas tree are balsam fir, Douglas fir, Scots pine, spruce, and it is mainly used during the festival of Christmas. Okay. And another product, that is turpentine wood alcohol and various other wood based produced, and among all these Christmas tree earns the considerable revenue and provide large employment in country, and this is all about the Canada forest based industry, its forest types and its physical regions. Okay. And I think it is quite fruitful for you all. Thank you.